All right, welcome everyone to the College of Medicine and Public Health. Before I start, it's my uh, profound privilege to acknowledge the traditional owners and custodians of the land on which its campuses are located. I'm now here on uh, Corner Country, and I pay my respect to elders past, present, and emerging. You may find it a little bit new, and because since you have joined us for the first time, and this is in a normal way at Flinders to acknowledge the custodians of land. So none of the event here happens before we do not acknowledge them. So I'm really putting more emphasis on this slide as compared to the other slides which we're going to be. So we are so respectful and we acknowledge what they have done. So this is so unique here at Flinders, and I'm so passionate about sharing with all of you. You are in this week, which is the orientation week. And the first thing is who I am, who is standing here. I'm representing college and I'm representing biotechnology program. I'm program coordinator for Masters in Biotechnology. And my name is Munish, and you will get to know more about me as and when you're going to be interacting later on during the course. Yeah, so I'm also leading international partnerships. I'm also a fellow Society of Chemistry, and over the years have published many papers and have almost 21 PhD completions. Just a brief go through about have generated a lot of funding. These all things are really important when we talk about biotech as a course, because you will get to know more about what are publications, how they are being generated, and what is the impact factor and how research is being carried. These all are critical components. That's why I thought that I will a little bit share about what I'm doing. Yeah. So the way I have structured this talk is basically is firstly I will go through nitty gritty of the orientation. Sorry. And then we can talk specifics about the course, and then I'm here to entertain your questions if you have. Yeah. And the best thing is that I would be teaching in one of the topics, so that you will get more opportunity of interaction with me. All right. So that is what I would be doing gradually. Okay. So the first thing which is really critical, get your essentials sorted. I'm sure that you all are carrying uh, of what we call as a mobile phones or a personal computers. Make sure that you're on Flinders network and get it established. If you don't know how to set up, you can go to library and get it established over there. Like there is a IT help which is available. Got it? So ID card, identity card, which is really critical for all of us. That includes me and the anybody who comes to Flinder, he or she is going to have a ID card, and it is critical. It is a key to every place here. Okay, to labs, to rooms, to lecture theaters, and most important, that is your identity. Okay, so and this is a very important web link which has been provided, Compass. I don't know whether you have looked into it, but it's a beautiful link. Why I'm saying is that when I saw it recently, I was blown away. Some of the stuff which we always wanted to introduce to the new students, it wasn't there on a previous occasion, but now Flinders had done a fantastic job and they have come up with the link. Try to spend some time on this link. Majority of your questions, they are going to be sorted, right? When you will go into this link. So again, there are steps which have been listed on this link. You won't miss it because they are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's a very good sequence that will assist you in terms of knowing more about the curriculum, how you can basically enroll into different topics, which I will touch a little later. And this is really a good way of setting yourself here at Flinders. Um, Enrolling in various topics, since you have come to semester 2 intake, There are going to be 4 topics. What are those topics? I will share with you a little later, but this is really critical for all of you to enroll, and then you can register into what classes are available, and first come first basis. There are some topics where there is a limitation of numbers in terms of prac and all that. So it is not that you will miss, but first come first is always that you are going to be taken up as and when that planning is happening for workshops and tutorials. So majority of the topics, they have lectures, tutorials, workshop, and pracs. These are the 4 important components of every topic, and that will assist you in terms of learning what is being available. From this year onwards, there is a unique student identifier which is being given to all the students. And I'm sure that you will follow this link and you will get this a unique student identifier. So this is really important that we are following at the moment. There is a learning management system. What I'm doing at the moment through is a learning management system. So you may be in the habit of looking into blackboards or whiteboards and all that, but we call it a learning platform. Okay. So, and one thing which I'm going to talk to you, you may when talk to some of your students from semester 1, they may talk that, oh, we were working on flow. So Flinder at the moment is transitioning into a new system, which is known as Canvas. Okay, so but at the moment, both the systems are available. Don't get panicked. Okay, don't feel stressed. Okay, I'm also as new as you are. We all are learning and we will learn it together. Okay, don't get stressed. Again, I'm saying, oh, this is not available, that is not available. And there's a lot of help which is available. If you will go into the Canvas site, there is a ask help, what we call as a opportunity, which will give you direct answers. And then you can, and then there are some sessions which are also available. If you're not clear, go to the student services and then enroll for those sessions. That will assist you in terms of your understanding about the learning platforms which are going to be available. It is a bit of a change from where you have come, what sort of background you are. But one thing is there that you have come to a new place. There is a new system and you will take some time to adapt to that system. And we are mindful about it. And people are so cooperative, they are helpful, and they will be assisting you. Transport, the most important way of reaching to the campus. There are trains, there are buses, and there is a free bus service which is available on the campus, moving from one side to another side. And Flinders is uniquely positioned here, that there is a direct link with the CBD. I don't think so that you will have any classes in CBD because I know all the 4 subjects, they are going to be happening in these premises only. Okay, we will update you where you would be going. But if you're coming by car, it is a good time that you should have the parking permit. If you're not going to use parking permit, then you are going to be fined. And that has happened with me a couple of times. If you forget to get a parking for the next semester and still there is a transition time, rather than going into that debate of please excuse me or give me, pardon me, it is better to renew it. Yeah. Then there is a orientation planner, which is there. And today I got the opportunity to go to the student hub and I could see that there are many activities which are waiting for all of you. When I'm saying all of you means all new students, those who have come in semester 2, there's a plenty of activities which uni has planned, International Student Services, FUSA, which is a Flinders University Student Association. And then there is a planner. What I would suggest to all of you, you make it a habit that on an average that you are going to spend at least 30 minutes regularly on these sites. And in next 10 days, you are going to be so conversant. Rather than asking anyone, you will get the information. Rather, you will start becoming as a leader so that you can assist others. Okay, I know where the information is available. Okay, so that's sort of a thing which you need to understand. There are maps which are available. I know we are not in a habit of reading maps. I know because it is culturally different, right? like we all have come from different places. And when I came to this country, even that was something different with me as well. But gradually I learned it. And those maps are color coded, beautiful, and look into it. All right. So that will assist you in terms of where you would be approaching for your classes. There's a time for the class. And if you will do a planning a night before, it will be easier. Then you can reach to that venue at a specific time, because here, some of the people, they don't entertain you a late entry, because a person who has planned his lecture for 1 hour or 1.5 hours, he will start from the clock at 9 or 10 or whatever the time, he will start from there. Okay. So punctuality, regularity, discipline, these are the things which we want you to imbibe. Okay, scholarships. Uh, if I remember from my previous occasion, there are more than, I think, $3 million, which is available in the form of scholarships for Flinders University students. And don't think that I don't have mark, or I'm not a very high meritorious student, or I haven't got a high distinction. I shouldn't be applied. No, don't think like that. Look into the opportunities, look into the scholarships which are available, apply. The word is put an application. You never know, unless you are not going to try, you are not going to get it. And in some of the cases, what we got to know that there wasn't any application. Got it? So make use of the information or this opportunity which is available. And these scholarships could be from $100 to $20,000. Okay, so you can imagine if just by applying, just providing some information, you can really access some significant amount of funds which are available that can facilitate your studies. Got it? Now, this is a secured campus. This is my 7th year going on this campus. Yeah. And when I'm saying safe, I mean it. It's really safe. Yeah. But still, something can happen which we don't know, but generally security is really good on the campus. And I have seen people, they are piloting around and they have a good eye on the campus. But if you find some unpleasantness or where you feel that you're not sure about it, you can put this number into your mobiles and you can call the security. And I have seen security reaching you in a quickest time. Got it? So be mindful that if you find something unpleasant or which you are not sure about, you can report it to the security. Okay? Because people are here to assist you. Now, during your studies, you may experience some stress. There's going to be some anxiety. There's going to be some unpleasantness. Okay. I won't rule it out. Why? Because when you're dealing with 4 topics, there are many assignments. There are many assessments which are going to be overlapping in terms of time. You have availability. You would be working as well. I don't know, like, but you're committed to many things. So make sure that you can access, like these are the things which are available. There are counselors there. There are disability advisors there. Okay. And there are some self-help resources which are available. So counseling is something which I always tell students to don't feel ashamed. Okay. Don't feel that I'm the one who's going for this thing. No, it is going to be a personal session which is going to happen. Your identity is never going to be revealed, even not to Munish, right? If you want to have that, I will simply tell you, or you can approach at your end. So make sure that if you are in stress or you have anxiety, you can go for such services. Okay. And there are some phone lines and there are SM options as well. So look into it and then you can capitalize on it. Now, this is another student well-being center which is available. Okay, and they run various sessions over there. It's a fantastic place. Even if you are feeling sometime isolated or lonely, you can go over there and share your lunch, because there are many other students available over there from different nationalities who are experiencing what you are experiencing, right? You're not alone, right? The only expectation from you is that you have to come and talk. Okay, so there is there are some yoga sessions, there are some walks, there are some midday meditations, And there are some clubs as well. I think there are 80 clubs at Flinders, which you can access and you can make friends. You can talk to them. There are different clubs. Okay, you have come to such a place. Studies is really important, but we are also mindful that you should develop as a overall. You should be mentally, socially, physically fit. Only then you can study well. Got it? So make yourself available, talk to people over there, and you can share your food over there as well. And on time to time, Flinders ISS, which is International Student Services, they are running many activities. Like over the years, if I recall from my previous, I would say, session which I ran, there are more than 1,000 activities in a year which were run by ISS. Okay, there are some free barbecues, there are some free sessions, there are some free visit to various places. Capitalize on that. Okay, so it's a fantastic place where you have come. People are available, people are helping, and ICE is a fantastic, I would call as a facility or a platform which is available to the student, right? You can talk about anything. You are facing any issue with visa, with candidature, with fee, like with being isolated or having some issues, go and talk to ISS advisors and they will help you. Okay. And if you're not sure, you can always write to me, right? Uh, there are prayer rooms, there are conversation groups, just continuing with my previous slide, and this you can avail. And we respect diversity, right? And I mean it. Okay, we really respect diversity here. And a person standing in front of you, I know what sort of a feeling people have when they come here. And this is really such a place where people acknowledge, they come out, they extend a helping hand. Okay, don't feel that you're by yourself. Got it? So make the most of the orientation, I would say. And then this is the week which is going on at the moment. And I noted that there was some free lunches which were available today. I'm not sure whether you capitalized on that or not, but there would be more available for next, even next week as well. Like there are some activities which IS has organized. Okay, why? They want you to socialize. They want you to meet people. They want you to interact. They want you to basically come out of you, because we are mindful. Some of you may have come with a family or with a partner, but majority of you are by yourself, right? You came from a place where your parents, they were all the time protecting you, looking after you. You had a culture, you had friends and families surrounding you all the time. But now you are here after 2 days of, after the flight, getting accommodation, and then the music starts. All right. So that's why ISS is really looking after all of you. They have planned some events. Look into it. Now, finding your way at Flinders, that is what I was referring to. There is a Flinders learning platform. Okay. So there are two options which are available. Majority of your topics for this semester, I know they are on Canvas. You have to follow Canvas. Okay. The information would be available through Canvas. How many of you have heard about Canvas before? All right, okay, that's great. Ah, that was a good endorsement. Yeah, come in. Yeah, yeah, don't worry, come in. You're not late. Yeah. What's your name? All right, okay, thank you, Bhagwan. Please have a seat. Yeah, that's great. Um, because there is an opportunity which is going to be available if you want to learn more about this learning platforms. So at the student services, there are some sessions which are going to be organized. You can capitalize on those sessions, right? This is what I was referring to, that there are many community clubs which are there, and make sure you join one of those clubs. This is just good for your social and mental health. All right. So make best out of it. Some cultural clubs are there, some academic clubs are there, some special interest clubs are there. Um, I'm not sure about political and social, but there are clubs. So I think this is a fantastic opportunity you can make and interact with local people around, talk to them, and see what is life around. Because you have come to a new place, experience it. Got it? Uh, like this is again coming. Like this is basically assisting you in developing friendships. Yeah. And generally, we have this habit that we often go to a clan which resembles with ourselves, which is okay, right? But try to come out of it. Yeah, try to make interaction with other group of people. When I'm saying diversity, there's a huge diversity which is on the campus. Immerse yourself in your diversity. That will change your thinking, your perception about various things. Okay. Help is available, but you have to ask. Okay, nobody will come and tap your shoulder and say, "Are you okay?" Except there is a day in the Australian system. I think that happens in September sometime. Are you okay? Yeah. So otherwise, everyone will ask. Yeah. So I'm really, because I interact with a lot of students in the last 5 years, ever since I took over the role and all that. So students are a bit shy. Some of them, they talk to another student, but they are not upfront in talking about it. So I try to be upfront, come and talk to the topic coordinators. If you're not feeling good about anything, tell them, share them. Okay. So I think uh, from next week, it is going to be Connect Week. Your classes are going to be starting from the next week. All right. Uh, and there's going to be Welcome Hub, and there's going to be quiz night, movie night. There's going to be live music. Campus is going to be, I would call as a full of energy from, I think it has already started. Um, it's a winter time. That's why you may find people are a bit slow. Yeah, because it has been pouring a lot. Yeah, so that was one of the reason. But hopefully next week we may have a good sunshine. This state is known for that thing. So we have more bright days. And then you will see that people have come out and you will see some music session. Even I saw that some live music was happening today. And there are going to be some freebies, okay? Don't forget to collect your diaries or some drink bottles or some other things. There are going to be plenty of freebies which are going to be available. I remember from last year when I went, even I got few things. Yeah. Yeah. So why not? Because Flinders International Student Services, they are offering it. And today when I came here, before that, I met the guy. He said, Manish, this time we have introduced some new things. You must encourage your students to come over. I said, definitely I will. Yeah, so go over and get yourself immersed. These are some of the other social. I know that we all are active socially these days, and there are social media. This is on Insta. I'm not on Insta. And Ask Flinders. That's I know that Ask Flinders is a really powerful platform which students use. Okay, and if you have any questions, you are not sure on anything, there. I think somebody was with you. If you want to ask him, or so they can come and join. It's okay. All right. Anyways, yeah. Now I'm going to talk more about the curriculum, what it looks like. I'm well in time. I was thinking of finishing it before 30 minutes, but it's 24. We are doing good. All right. Any questions so far? Great. All good. Okay. So I don't want to ask you that why you decided to come to this place. That's my question. I will park it for the end. Okay. And so what I can tell you, we are going to prepare you for some good employment opportunities. Okay. How we are going to do that? Um, like this is the same slide. I will skip this slide. And this is the area where I'm working basically. We are working on medical biotechnology, and we work specifically on nutraceuticals. We work on producing some single cell oils. These oils have application in nutrition. These have application in biofuels. This has application in human health. This has application in infant health. We know how to produce it, and we also know how to scale it. Okay, so we are working with some industry in biotech. You will find majority of us are working very closely with industry. When I'm saying industry very closely, that means our research is directly supported by them. Like in my lab, I have 6 people being supported by industry, 2 postdoc, 2 PhDs, and 2 research assistants. They're working with me. And we got a handsome funding, which was around 8.3 million. And out of that, we got some funding for the Flinders. Yeah. So majority of the researchers in biotech, they work very closely with industry because our objective is that the science which we have developed in our labs, that should be translated, that should come to public. Okay. So any science which is just confined to lab these days has no meaning. It has to see day of the light. And it is only industry can bring it to the masses, right? The product, right? That could be a vaccine, that could be enzyme, that could be a nutraceutical, that could be a functional food, okay, that could be environmental management technology, that could be a crop. Yeah, that has to come to the public because this is being supported by public. All right. Now, these are the 3 things which I just wanted to talk about: the course structure, what knowledge is going to be required to do that course, and what are our topics which are going to be there. I know that you may have a little bit insight onto it. Okay, and what are the career opportunities and what future is waiting for you. That is what I'm sure that you might have seen this website, and where we have put up some of the salient features of our course basically. Okay, so our research, as I said on previous occasion, it is 80% supported by industry. We let you know about what is commercialization. We will make you understand intellectual property. We will talk about regulation. We will talk about GMOs. We will talk about our new novel foods which are coming. We will talk about new medicine which is happening. We will talk about different ways of diagnosing disease, what is personalized medicine, what is gene therapy, what are the tools by which we can do it. So all this is going to be covered in the topic. We will also make you learn management skills, right? You are going to be independently working on a research project, okay, which I will cover a little later. We will expect that you will develop the habit of thinking, critical thinking, right? We want that skill to be imbibed in you. I recently conducted a workshop in end of June where I invited 30 people from industry, and this was one of the skills which came out, that critical thinking. In addition to your technical skills, they want the graduate should know how to, like, what they must bring some innovation. They should be innovative. What new things they can propose. That is what we expect from you. Okay, that is, we will tell you how to do that, right? How to work in teams. We will make you understand what is the importance of team. You will be working as a team, but you will be in competition as well. Yeah, both things, they will happen side by side. This is a 2-year program which is spanned into 4 semesters. Okay, it has 11 core topics, and then there are 5 topics which are devoted to research projects. I will talk a little later on that. And we expect that you will have a bachelor's degree in science, and you know about biological, you have understanding of biological system. You may have understanding of agriculture, maybe medical sciences, maybe from veterinary sciences or from dentistry. So basically, you have the understanding of biological system. That is what we expect. And we will build up from there. You may have done some of the topics before, as the name indicates, but trust me, you will find the matter which we are going to be discussing in those topics, you may not have covered it. Some part you may have covered it, but we do it differently. Got it? So that is what I can assure you. All right. So we also give you an opportunity to interact with industry. We also give you an opportunity to visit industry. Okay, we will plan visits. Last year, I did plan some of the visits of the students. And majority of when I talk about diversity, we have students predominantly, they all are international and they come from different places with different language abilities, very diverse academic and socioeconomic background, and don't feel that you are isolated. All right, people are like you. Okay, now this is how it looks like. This is the course structure basically. Since you are going to be in your mid-year entry, so you will be doing these 4 topics. Okay, protein to proteome, LISAB, food bioprocessing, professional skills. Okay, so if you have not enrolled in these topics, it is a good time to enroll in these topics. All right. So because I recently saw the enrollment numbers and I could see many of you may not have enrolled yet. Got it? This is our teaching team, and Ross, Karen, myself, Khan, Lufay, Jim, Kathleen, and Crystal, and they are the topic coordinators. Topic coordinator is like the person who's responsible for delivery of that topic, but that doesn't mean they are the one who will be delivering the whole topic. No, I can tell you, for example, in my topic, I invite 7 to 8 people from different expertise because I'm not expert for everything. I know few things, but I cannot say that I am expert for everything. And this approach is being followed by other topic coordinators as well. They also invite experts from different set of things. For example, somebody from gene therapy, somebody from pharmacology, somebody from clinical trials, somebody from organ on chip, somebody from 3D printing. So these are the people, because science has gone so niche in terms of specialization that one person cannot handle everything. So we believe in collaboration. We invite people and they come over and then they talk and then they share their expertise with you. And that is the approach which we follow. We do run workshops. We do provide some recorded lectures so that people can go through. All right. It's an inquiry-based learning. You try to understand these concepts which I'm throwing today. What is inquiry-based learning? We are going to develop, we will make you develop problem-solving skills. That means we will be throwing some case studies and we will be asking you, what are the solutions? Okay, there are not going to be identified solutions for that. No, we will make you think and we will expect that, for example, if in a group there are 5 groups, we are going to have 5 different outcomes, or there may be 3 groups outcome, they are identical and 2 are different. So that way we will come to know. This is the mode we are going to be running workshop setting. The classes are going to be run in a workshop mode. And in tutorial, we run some activities which will assist you in terms of understanding those lectures. Right. So, and we will also be providing you rubrics for the various assessments which are going to be happening. Rubric is that gives you insight how that assessment should be addressed by you, how you are going to be writing that particular assignment which has been given to you. And there is a setting in that we will define that, okay, if you want to get high distinction, this is what is required. If you want a distinction, this should be there. If you just want to pass, okay, why? So there are identified parameters which have been put up in that document, which we call as a rubric, and every topic coordinator is going to be providing you that rubric, okay? Now, these are some of the skills which you will develop based on learning some of the pracs. Okay, so these are the pracs which we are going to be running, and you will see that some of the students, they are doing pracs by themselves in a group setup. Okay, you will be operating on some equipments, right? It's a hand-on experience which you will get here. We will also make you understand this is a non-semester topic. Non-semester topic, what does it mean? When you are done with your what we call as a semester. And when you go to the second year, okay, there is a time which is from end of Jan till end of Feb, 4 weeks. That is known as a non-semester time. And we will make you learn the business side of biotech. I run that topic in which I invite almost 15 people from different industry setting. They come and assist me. They will talk about intellectual property. They will talk about regulation. They will talk about patenting. They will talk about commercialization. They will talk about management, accounts, marketing, right? The new trends which are happening, right? They will come and talk about those. And then you will do a work on one, what we call as a sort of a mock biotech product, which you want to bring into the market. So you will be nominated as a CEO. One of the person in your group will represent as a financial planner, another will be R&D manager. This is the way you will create a team, right? It's a really interesting, it's a really intense and a exciting. Now, in the second year, you will also do a research project, which will span 2 semesters. And depending on your liking for different areas of biotech, it could be medical, it could be food and agri, it could be bioprocessing, it could be food, it could be environment, it could be plant, right? It could be like, and it is open to, you can work with anybody on this campus or beyond this campus or in another lab. So I have integrated people from Flinders Medical Center where we are here at the moment. That means people, they have access to medical labs as well. And up the hill, which is a College of Science Engineering, if you want to basically investigate some basic aspect of studies, you can do it over there, right? I will throw more light on this little later, not today, because it is too early to get you hooked on that. But these are some of the areas where you would be working on. Now, these are the 3 research aims, because we have a good presence in terms of research people in this college, okay? And this is the team, basically, those who are available in terms of running research projects, okay? They all are established researchers having a good publication record and everything. So you will be working with them. In addition to these people, there are some other bunch of people in this college with whom you get the opportunity to work. Because of the space, I couldn't provide the images of those people, but definitely these are the other colleagues from science and engineering, which you can consult. And if you want to work in different areas, you can work as well. Got it? Now, these are some of the learning outcomes from this course. Like, we will make you develop some good communication skills. We will make you work among a team. You will become a team player. We will make you understand what is planning and what is organization, because without this, you can't complete your assignments. Okay, trust me on that. We will make you understand how you should be mindful and respectful about the feelings of others as well, right? And obviously, you can't do anything if you're not managing yourself well. Okay, and if there are any issues, there is some decent help which is available. So analytical, problem solving, communication, these are the pillars on which you would be doing all these topics, and they will make you understand. In every topic, there is some group activity. In every topic, there are some presentations which are going to be happening. So we would be working with you based on what you know, not the other way around, what I know. Okay, so we will make you understand where I am, how I have gone to this place, and we will pull you so that you can also have a similar experience. Okay, by connecting with other people, by interviewing other people, right? You will look into their journey, right? So that is something which we discuss on that inquiry-based learning. And there are 2 opportunities for all of you. Become a course representative, right? I will be throwing this call when I will have a meet and greet session. Today is the orientation session. In 2 weeks' time, I will do a meet and greet session where we will have some informal sort of a chat up as well. I would like to know more about your background and make you understand. And it is good that you can ask someone to represent you as a team. and I will welcome him or her to my team, or we can have two-person, right, on the team, and they are going to be link amongst us. It is not that you cannot approach me, I'm available, but sometimes you want to talk to something at your level to somebody who's like you. You will tell that person, and then that person can come and share with me. So I already have course reps from previous semesters, and they're doing a fantastic job. Now, these are the 4 topics which I identified again, which you should be enrolling into. All right. So if you have not enrolled, do enroll it. Okay. It is critical for all of you to finish enrollment within this week. All right. It is really critical. And in every topic, people or the topic coordinators, they are going to be inviting you and asking you to represent one person who can act as a representative for the class 1 or 2, depending on the numbers, right? Anything which is above 20 that commands that we should have 2%, so that your voice should be heard, okay? But your voice should be there. Okay, it is not the responsibility of that person. He's a conduit between us. But at the end of the day, he will be looking to ask you that what you are not comfortable about. Tell him. Okay, so develop this habit of questioning, develop this habit of approaching people and asking people that, yes, I need help. Okay, otherwise nobody will come to you, because we know that you all are grown up, right? If I'm in a trouble, I have to tell someone that I'm in a trouble, right? Similar things can happen in your topics as well. I don't understand this thing, or this is difficult for me, or the way the lecture was delivered, that is not making sense to me. If we don't know, we won't be able to make any fixing in those lectures or fixing in those content. It can only happen once you are going to tell me. Now, this is a big career opportunity, which is a marine byproduct CRC. This is a big umbrella where almost 45 to 60 companies they are working. The food bioprocessing, a topic that will assist you in terms of understanding what happens, and that's a pathway to get attracted to these industries. Okay, so if you can crack some of these companies, they could be your future employers, right? In addition to that, there is a big umbrella of medical biosciences, which is there, which is known as MTP Connect. There are many small scale biotech companies which are there in Adelaide as well, where you can get some training and employment opportunities by working with these industries as well. But you need to be proactive. What are these companies? This is summary. If you go to CBD, you will never miss this building, which is a beautiful building on the southern hemisphere. Okay, I can say with confidence. And in addition to that, there are good biotech companies which have just emerged in last 2 years. You're so lucky. Biosina is one example. They are known for manufacturing mRNA vaccines. They are also going to produce some proteins. They are also going to be producing some therapeutic compound. Yeah. In addition to that, there are Carina Biotech, Sincera is there. Then there is I have not even listed. There are, because I recently conducted that workshop, I can put many companies now, but I can share a little later. Okay. And these are the players, those who have employed our previous students. Some are working with GlaxoSmithKline, some are working with Novozyme, CSL is biggest, um, um, has presence in Australia. They are based in Melbourne, right? So then you are in Adelaide. It's a wine region of the country, and there are fantastic opportunities. You can work in those analytical labs. And trust me, those analytical labs are really good quality analytical labs. They have really mass specs and they have GC, which are operating there, right? Cyro is another place where people get employment opportunities. In addition to that, there are many small labs. There are some pharmaceutical. Mini Pharma is one such company. Then there is a Carina is another one. You will get opportunities for working in some ClinPath or in some bioassay. These are genomic facility and all that. but you need to be proactive. Okay, you have to come out of from your comfort zone, establish some contacts with people, talk to them, right? And just to give you some another insight into that, some of our previous students, they had been decorated by Study Adelaide Award in 21. Lashika, she was also like you, but she was really focused and a committed student, but always active, always talking to people, and she did well in her studies. And I think now she has started her PhD as well. She got a scholarship, right? But before that, she worked for 1 year with some industry. And Omeo, you will interact with Omeo. He came this year in the beginning of the year. He's really passionate about sharing his experiences. Yeah. So we have just, he was selected by Study Adelaide in May as a student ambassador. And this is a great opportunity to connect with people. So I would like to see one of you next time so that I can put your image here. Okay. We had some completions over the years. Just to give you a flavor, this was last May, and I'm expecting some maybe uh, 15 to 20 students graduating in December. Okay, so this picture will grow more. Yeah. And finally, there are many challenges which are there. Life has a challenges from food, health, and environment. We want to make this planet as a good place to be. So choose your path, and word is waiting for you. That's it, right? But one thing which I would like to tell you, don't forget with studies that there is a social aspect as well, right? These are some clips which I pulled from my recent interaction with the students. We did some meet and greet session. I took students to some industry, some of the students conducting projects, and some of the students, you can see the enthusiasm, they want to learn. And I took them to one of the metabolomics facility and where the scientists shared what are they passionate about, what they are doing about it, okay? So make yourself available, right? And this is the last slide, trust me, okay? And why I'm saying that, I am not from this part of the Australia, but it's a beautiful part. I call myself as a Victorian because I'm from Geelong. Yeah, although I cannot, like I've been here for a longer time, 17, 18 years. Yeah, but it's a beautiful place. Trust me, beautiful beaches, beautiful wine, beautiful people. When I'm saying beautiful, because they are welcoming, they talk to you, they welcome you. It is only that you have to talk to them, right? So you are here. There are some nice places in McLaren Vale, some good places at Barossa. Enjoy wine in limits. Okay. All right. And on a weekend, nothing is going to stop you, but come on a Monday morning for your classes. Okay. We are there. We would be welcoming you, right? So that's the way people live here. They do many outdoor activities. They do bushwalking, they do running, right? They go for sightseeing, right? So you must experience, right? It's experience for you. It's a lifetime opportunity. Capitalize on that in addition to your studies. So if you have any questions, I'm happy to take. I'm well in time. Um, it's 49 minutes, yeah, at which I have finished. All right. So if you have any questions, I'm happy to take. The first thing which I would like to ask you is your names, please. Sorry? Janine. Okay, great, Janine. Welcome. Rushita, welcome.
My name is Arun Babukutan.
Arun, okay, good. I was expecting you. Great.
My name is Bhagwan Kaur.
Yes, Bhagwant. Great.
My name is Harjeet Kaur.
Harjeet. Okay.
I am Usha Pandey.
Sorry.
Usha Pandey.
Usha Pandey. Okay, great, Usha.
Hi, I am Vadraj Maskula, my spouse.
Sorry?
He's not a student, he is.
Oh, so he's with you. Great. Okay, welcome, man. Okay.
My name is Chan Yun Yi.
Oh, right. Great. Okay. Questions? I'm glad that 3 and 3, 6 and 7 people were there. And how many are on online?
Four online.
Ah, great. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's a good number. Any questions? Yes, please.
Those subjects.
Sorry, how to enroll in those subjects? Sorry.
Unavailable.
Do you want to come and talk to me after? My name is Carolyn, and I'm an enrolment and
Oh,
course
God.
advisor. So if you have any problems with enrolling or your study plan, or if you need to be part-time, maybe for an unusual reason, maybe talk to international if you're an international student, put in an Ask Flinders request. So if you just Google Ask Flinders, you can find it. That will come to me and I can help you.
Yeah.
Janine, I can help you after. Okay? Come to my laptop.
This is my apologies.
No, that's fine.
No, I should have because I got this with the mindset that Carolyn is already known. She's my colleague and she looks into administering students for the course. And we have met over the Teams many a times.
Yeah.
And it is recently that we have started interacting face to face. Now you can imagine people on this floor in this college working for the past so many years couldn't see each other because of COVID, but it has given us an opportunity to talk to each other. But one thing which I can say about her is that she has been really great in terms of sport. Yeah. So overall, I'm not saying I've worked at various unis in Australia. I was at University of Queensland, then at Deakin University. But somehow, what I found, the professional staff over here is so cooperative. Like they put an extra effort to listen to you and come out with a resolution. All right, because they understand that you are new. Okay, and that is not something so common. Yeah, very few people understand this thing that you have come to a new place and you need a bit of a more assistance. Okay, so one thing which I found, and because I talk a lot with the international student services team, because they are my, I would call as a go-to person. Yeah, because we get different type of queries. People are facing some issues which are unique to everyone. So I have to talk to them. And what they say, the students do not approach us. Okay. What is the homework for all of you today? There is an ISS page on the Flinders website. I have given you two links. One is of Compass, another is of ISS. If you will follow those links, trust me, your burden of queries is going to be 80% reduced. Trust me on that and start the habit of reading. Okay, as I said, because we look into WhatsApp, we look into other Facebook and all those things, there's no problem, do that. But allocate another half an hour to look into university side, which I'm saying they are going to be really helpful. So once you will know, you can inculcate that habit to your other colleagues, right? And then you will turn out as a group who knows what is going to be happening here. And once in next 2 weeks, your things are sorted, trust me, you can do really wonders in your assessments. So majority of the time you're not clear. And fortunately, this semester is really easier as compared to the first semester. Yes. Yeah, because some of the topics, they are going to be backed up what has happened in another topic. Like some activities are going to be related. So you will get more opportunity, but you will also listen to your other colleagues, those who have done semester one. They may have different stories to tell. Okay, listen. I'm not saying don't listen. Listen. Take a call based on your wisdom. Okay, interact more, learn more, question more. Okay, and then you will be more sorted, right? Question. Thank you for the question.
I want to know about timetable.
Timetable. Okay.
Have you enrolled in your topics yet? Did you register in your classes?
Yes, I have enrolled, but I didn't understand how the timetable is.
Okay. You and Janine both come to me at the end. We'll have a look, okay?
Actually, I have the same problem.
All right.
Oh, great.
Anyone with problem enrolling or timetable, we'll just have a chat at the end. If you have your laptop here or your phone, see if you can bring it up. Okay.
I think you have got a fantastic resource. Trust me. She will sort it out your majority of the stuff. Yeah. Even for that matter, even I have learned many things from Carol. Yeah, because as an academic, we are more engrossed in research activity, and I know how to deliver a lecture or what is required in the lecture. But when it comes to administration of teaching, even I learned, and I'm still learning. Like Canvas is a new platform. In the morning, I had a 1.5 hour session.
Oh, good.
Yes. So, and still, I have planned 2 more sessions. You will think of this guy is talking like this. You need this much time at my level, because there are stuff which you will go through when you will look into the topic. It takes huge amount of time in terms of making that stuff. Delivering is not at all like this. The presentation which I did today, you see, it was not even 1 hour, but it took me more time to prepare it. Yeah.
So lovely photos.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Carolyn. Yeah. Any other question? Because I have, it's 4:30, and what we can do is we can finish the, should I
Yeah.
leave?